I shaved my hair off. Why? I don't know. 3 days ago, I had relatively long hair, like shoulder length, which is pretty long for me because for the majority of my life, I've had short hair. Yeah, when my hair started to grow long, I thought I just wanted my hair to grow long for a few different reasons. None of the reasons were really because I wanted to, though. I mean, I was curious. I wanted to see how I would look with long hair again since it had been so long. But I also did it just because that's what everyone else was doing. That's what girls do. This goes into a deeper conversation about, like, beauty standards with women and how we tend to conform to that because that's what we know, that's what we're taught to do. And I did that when I was younger. I did the long hair thing, and it wasn't too bad. Like, I didn't hate it. It was just frustrating and annoying. I should introduce myself. I'm Scully. I don't know what I'm doing or what I'm saying. I have so much to say and I don't know how to say it, but that's okay. Because we'll get there. Yeah, I shaved off my hair last night. And it was a lot of fun to do. It was a lot more fun than I thought it was gonna be, if that makes sense. Like, as soon as I was done buzzing it, I was like, oh, that was fun. I want to keep on doing it. Yes, I know this concealer's too light for me. No, I don't care. I never cared before, we're not gonna care now. I feel like shaving your hair is something everyone should do at some point, especially women. Because that whole beauty standard that we have to follow is like the long, sleek, silky hair. And there's nothing wrong with that kind of hair. It looks really nice. And it can suit a lot of people. But I just feel like we should just do this at least once do this. Because I've been wanting to do this for a few years now, but I've always made up excuses for it. I was like, no, I can't do it. You know, this person, it was like, this person won't like it, this person won't like it. This isn't what other people are doing. I'll stand out in ways that I don't really want to stand out with. I'll get attention that I don't really want. And that was really it. That was like the main reason why. It was other people. But I've been working on that. I've been working on focusing less on what others have to say. I'm getting better. I'm getting there. It's a process, and this was part of the process. Was going, you know, since turning 18, a lot of people have been telling me what to do and saying things like, oh, you need to do X, Y, Z to achieve this. And I'm like, well, what about what I want to do? What about what I want to see and think and believe and achieve while I am living this life? I am living this life. No one else is living it but me. This is my experience. And I don't want to call it a breakdown because I was in a right headspace to do this. It was just a moment of realization of like, I can't keep doing that anymore. I can't keep doing what's expected of me when I don't want to do those things, you know? So this was kind of like a middle finger, I guess, to those people who were like trying to tell me what to do. Definitely felt like Mulan. Like, I didn't use a sword and I'm not going to fight in a war yet. But like, you know, she has her moment. She hacks off her hair. I mean, she really hacked off like a part of her hair, to be fair, but still, it felt liberating. That's all I can really describe it as. Because like, I don't have to really worry about my hair, like, as of now. Like, I don't have to worry about how it's gonna look. It's gonna look the same every day from now on until it starts to get some length back. But even then, I'll probably just shave it off again. I really like this. I feel like me. And that's something else that is important and that I've been struggling with for a while, is that when I look in the mirror, I don't feel like me. Like, I don't see the person that I want to be, or I don't see myself. And it's been that way for a while, but I thought, oh, you know, I'll get over it when I'm older, once I figure some things out, it'll be fine. But some time went past. Yeah, I'm rubbing my eyelashes with a spoolie. No, I don't give a shit. Better than picking them apart individually with a needle. Because my hair used to be up to like here. And then about a month ago I cut it up to like my shoulders. Then 2 days ago, I cut it to here. I cut it myself with scissors. Then last night, I like gave myself like a number 4 buzz cut. I don't know, it's really patchy, but it's kind of cute. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, I feel like me. I looked at myself in the mirror after I had done it. Like I was like, that's me. That's what I look like. That's how I feel. You know. I feel like that's important above all else. No matter what you choose to do in your life, how you choose to look, you gotta do it because that's you. Because we're not here for very long. This is getting too existential. Anyway, that's my point. You just gotta do what you gotta do to feel like you. Because it's you, it's your life, and no one else is at the steering wheel. You have those passengers who think that they can drive the car. They think that you don't know how to drive the car, even though it's your car and you've been driving it for a very long time. Is that a good analogy? Does that make sense? My brows never match. Never cared before, not okay now. But also, I've become a lot more aware of my face. You know? That's why I think that's why I'm wearing these big dangly earrings now. Because you could never see them before when I had long hair. They would always be hidden like this. But it's weird that I was so afraid to do this. For the longest time, I was so nervous. But like, I did it, and that was it. No one came and murdered me. No one reprimanded me. Yet. But like, it was so weird how I got nervous and anxious this thought used to make me. And then I did it, and I was like, oh shit. That's it. That's what everyone was making a big fuss about. Huh, alright then. Someone's lied to me. That's because, again, this links back to as women we're expected to follow certain beauty trends. And if we break out of those trends, we may be seen as ugly. Which begs the question, alright, who decided what's ugly and what's not? And what even does it mean to be ugly? And why is being ugly the worst thing that we can be? There's another reason for this, is that I don't care if I'm seen as ugly, because I want to be remembered for more than that, you know? I used to get compliments a lot when I had longer hair, people saying that I looked really nice and really pretty. And don't get me wrong, compliments are nice. It's human to want to be seen as lovely by people who we find lovely. That's normal, that's humans. If I'm gonna look pretty, it's gonna be for me, because I want to. I mean, should you be putting tape near your eyes? No. But do I care? No, I don't. You know, people tape their face back all the time, we're fine. But yeah, like, there are beauty standards to follow. And it's like, if you don't follow them, you're ugly or there's something wrong with you. Like, the prime example that I can think of is, like, Britney Spears. Like, she shaved off all her hair back in, like, the early mid-2000s. And everyone just thought she was crazy. And as a kid, when I would hear about that story, I also thought she was crazy. And I got older and I heard more about the story and I started thinking of my own opinion. I kind of started to like empathize with her. Like, she wasn't crazy, she just wanted people to leave her alone. She just wanted people to stop touching her hair, just give her a break. No, she did something out of the regular and she was crazy. But I feel like buzz cuts are becoming a lot more normal now for women, especially since some celebrities are doing this now. Like, I know Kristen Stewart did it a while ago, Katy Perry did it. Bigger celebrities are starting to do it now, which is normalizing it, though it should have been normal to begin with. I don't know what I'm doing, but it's fine. Figure it out as we go along. Yeah, my relationship with my hair for a long time was very weird. You know, I would have these like desires to just shave it, but I was so nervous about what other people would think that I would just like repress it and I would hold it back, and I would have like the long hair and everything. But like, long hair is a bitch to maintain. I had a shower last night and it took me like a total of like 5 minutes. That included like washing my hair. and my hair dried in like 10 minutes. It was amazing. But anyways, it's Valentine's Day, you know. I was that bitch as a kid. I would like hate on Valentine's Day and be like, oh, love, And I got a little older and I was like, hey, like, shut the fuck up. It's a fun day, like, let people enjoy things. You're not that unique for not liking, this doesn't have a mirror. You're not that unique for not liking Valentine's Day. Like, if you genuinely don't like Valentine's Day, like, that's fine. But I was just hating on it because, you know, emo, you know? That's my excuse, emo. Actually, no. I also hated on Valentine's Day because it was seen as a very, I guess when I was a kid, I don't know, it was seen as a bit of a bit of a more girly holiday. And between the ages of like 13 to maybe like 16, I'd say, I really denied anything feminine. You know, because I didn't want to be like the other girls. I thought that was a compliment. Now I want to go in the past and just like backhand my younger self and be like, hey, shut up, there's nothing wrong with the other girls just because you like different things. But yeah, I really rejected anything that had to do with femininity. Not so much now. When I was younger, if you were into really feminine things, that was seen as weak. You weren't a strong girl, you were a sheep, you were a follower, you were an airhead. And no one wants to be called those things. This is the most effort I put into like any makeup look. It better turn out good or like I'll cry. I am no sister. Hi sisters. Yeah, I really rejected feminine things because I didn't want to be seen as someone who was weak or anything like that. Because heaven forbid we enjoy the things that are targeted at our demographic. Heaven forbid, you know? Yeah, that was a thing for a while. But then all of a sudden, I did like this 180-degree turn, and I embraced so much femininity. Because my identity really does rely on me being feminine. I do enjoy feminine things a lot. Like, it's a lot of fun for me. But like, so yeah, my identity relies on me being feminine. And when I was a kid, the first time I cut my hair super short, pixie cut, a teacher accidentally called me a boy. Like, she didn't know any better. She didn't know, she didn't see my face. And she wasn't like being rude or anything. Yeah, as a kid, like it kind of bothered me, but I didn't know why. Like, I didn't have the language to put to it. Then as I got older, I realized because, you know, my identity lies in me being a girl. Like, that's who I am. See, I think that's also why I had like super long hair, because I was like, I am a girl, like, let me be a girl, please. But like, you could be both masculine and feminine. You can have both different aesthetics and just still be you. You don't have to pick like one or the other. But like, that's what I thought I had to do, you know? I had to pick one or the other. And even though I really wanted short hair, I was kind of afraid I would lose my feminine identity. Does this make sense? I feel like I'm just rambling on, but you know, that's how most of my discussions go, just a lot of rambling. I don't think that looks that bad, considering my lack of skills. Yeah, I had this epiphany the other day, and I was like, I don't have to have long hair to identify as a girl. I know I am a girl, and I enjoy being a girl. And honestly, since shaving my hair, I feel more feminine than I ever did with long hair. I feel more like me than I ever did with long hair. Cause like, I know a lot of girls that would like to cut their hair short, but like they want to try it, but they're afraid. Because they don't want to look bad, you know? Again, because the worst thing a woman can fucking do is ugly. What am I doing? No! So I feel like that's just, yeah, my relationship with my hair, again, was a weird one. It was a long process to get to where I am now, to a stage where I am comfortable with just hacking it all off and like not really giving a shit. Part of me is like, do I attempt some sort of eyeliner? I'm not good at eyeliner, I have really shaky hands. Why am I doing this? I can't do eyeliner for the fucking life of me. I'm trying something new for famous as well. Something small. Eyeliner is one of those things that's like a hit or miss for me. Sometimes I can do a good job, other times it's like, that's not the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. It could be worse. But I'm going to like an art group this afternoon, and I'm gonna rock up, because last time they saw me, I had like my long hair. And I'm going to be like, what a bitches over here looking like Ripley from Alien 3, which is ironic, because my cat's name is Jonesy. Ripley and Jonesy together again. And what, I should get Alien Isolation and play with my cat. You know what, this isn't the worst eyeliner I've seen. It's been worse, I'll take what I can get. It's been worse, it's worse. They're definitely cousins twice removed. But it's fine, that's mascara. I'm an oily bitch, so, you know, powder, hee hee. Friend was like, oh, your highlighter looks really nice. And I'm like, bitch, that's not oils. I'll make a highlight shade called my oils. I find me funny. Devil device. I read this story on Snapchat. This girl like was curling her lashes and she sneezed and she yanked them all out, and I was like, Yeah, I think the moral of this is just do whatever you want. You know, if you want to grow your hair down to your feet, do it. If you want to hack it all off with sewing scissors or fabric scissors, whatever they're bloody called, do it, you know? Whatever helps you to feel more like you. And I know it's hard when someone doesn't like something that you've done. It can be hard to ignore that, especially if it's someone you respect and care about and they don't like something that you've done. It can be hard to get over that. It can be hard not to take what they're saying personally, being like, oh shit, like, did I make a mistake? But I'm sure you would know in your heart of hearts what you want to do. And in my heart of hearts, I wanted to shave my head so I would feel more like me. And even if you don't know who you are, that's fine. I am still on a very long path to figuring out who I am and what I want to do and what I want to see and believe. And that's fine. I'm still very young. I'll figure it out someday. 100 coats of mascara later. Do I look bomb as fuck right now? Did I get lucky? Bitch. Yes, I'm using eyeshadow as a highlighter. No, I don't give a shit, because it's sparkly and it's real pretty. You can't see it, but like, it looks real glittery and real pretty. You see it on my nose. Blam, blam, blam. You know I run out of things to say when I just start rambling on. I don't actually have a blush. I just use these shades from the Thirsty palette because I don't own a blush. Blush scares me. I say as I use really pigmented eyeshadow. I get Ben & Jerry's ice cream today because it's Valentine's. I'm really excited. It's this deal my mom and I have. Like for Valentine's Day, she buys me that, but it's like real big containers of Ben & Jerry's ice cream. Okay, I'm not gonna do my lips yet because I still have to have breakfast and I don't want to be eating like. I think that's it. It's my Valentine's Day. At the end of the day, do whatever you want.